That's how evil this government is. Do you understand?
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Hi, this is Alex Jones. Did you know that the global elite are now storing non-hybrid seeds in secret storage vaults near the Arctic Circle? Did you know that in a real meltdown, non-hybrid seeds can become more valuable than silver or gold? It's true, seeds have outperformed even gold and silver before in this country, and it's possible that could even happen again. So our friends at Solutions from Science have put together the perfect mix of non-hybrid seeds. They call it a survival seed bank, and it can produce an endless supply of nutrient-dense food for you and your family. And here's the best part. These seeds have not been genetically modified in any way, and you actually get enough seeds to plant a full-acre crisis garden. So visit them today at survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com, or give them a call at 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365. Remember, in a real crisis, non-hybrid seeds are the ultimate barter item. This is Alex Jones for survivalseedbank.com. Hi folks, this is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Silver Lungs generator. Now you can produce pure and endless colloidal silver and deliver the solution directly into the bloodstream by breathing the solution through the lungs. The respiratory system is the first line of defense for airborne pathogens and viruses. The Silver Lungs generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced nano-silver solutions and also delivers the silver nanoparticles instantly into the bloodstream. With continued legislation threatening the sale of nano-silver products, you can now produce pure and endless colloidal silver with the Silver Lungs generator. Very easy to follow step-by-step instructions are provided, making production fast and simple. Go to www.silverlungs.com today and learn more about the breakthrough technology of the Silver Lungs generator. That's www.silverlungs.com. Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship, body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. From the Copenhagen Global Government Carbon Tax Summit with William F. Jasper of the New American Magazine. He writes for jbs.org. We've got a story linked up at Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. Mumbai terrorist was U.S. agent is the headline. And we're going to give you a document cam shot of that. We also have the indictment here, ladies and gentlemen, admitting he was a U.S. government agent. And I want to go back to those attacks for the next 25 minutes or so. Then we have the former head of the FBI crime lab, Dr. Frederic Whitehurst, scheduled to talk about government frame-ups. Just so you know that it's standard operating procedure at the FBI crime lab, local police departments. It's the exception when they're not framing people. It's the exception. Okay, so you understand how they're framing this militia group, and that's now coming out and is basically admitted, and we're only 3 days into this. Before we go to Alex Newman, joining us from the north of Sweden right now, I wanted to tell you about a few of the sponsors that made today's radio show possible. One of them is EcoloBlue.com, ECOLOBLUE.com. Super high quality atmospheric water generators. They grab upwards, sometimes even more, depending on the humidity, 7.5 gallons a day. That's the smaller units. They have big units that can serve hundreds of people. They've shipped some to Haiti. Just a great atmospheric water generators. Their smaller unit goes through 7 filters. The medium size goes through 12. That's the best, cleanest water you can get, bar none. EcoloBlue.com, EcoloBlue.com, or 800-691-6043. Also want to thank eFoodsDirect.com. I've heard a new ad they've got running. When you buy a 1-month supply of their high-quality, non-GMO, non-hybrid food, they're giving you a free seed bank. So you can have storable food and great high-quality seeds. eFoodsDirect.com. You'll never stand in a bread line if you have your own bread. It is essential going into this depression that everyone have storable food, firearms, silver, and gold. I have all that as well. eFoodsDirect, the letter E, foodsdirect.com, 800-409-5633, 800-409-5633. Don't procrastinate. They are the best. We have searched. I bought food from different people. This is recently made. Every month they make the food new. The biggest outfit in the country, the best, eFoodsDirect.com, 800-409-5633. And lastly, don't forget, I've got 2 new films coming out at Infowars.com on PrisonPlanet.tv in the month of April. On the 15th at PrisonPlanet.tv, it premieres. You can pre-order the DVD to have it in the highest quality and support us. Invisible Empire, New Order Defined. Go watch the trailers, read about the film. Amazing, groundbreaking documentary. And then, of course, Police State 4, The Rise of FEMA. Haven't made a police state film in close to 8 years. This covers the FEMA camps, the executive orders, the COG, the shadow government, the martial law, the sound cannons being used on citizens, the G20, false flag terror, Hardin, Montana, Glenn Beck's cover-up of this information, both DVDs available at Infowars.com. And we have a brand new T-shirt in. It says Barry Soetoro at the top, big picture of the man known as Barack H. Obama, and on the back it says Infowars.com. And people will say, well, who's Barry Soetoro? That's Obama. And you can explain, no, he really is an Indonesian citizen and eligible under federal law to be president. Forget the birth certificate, and there's clear evidence that that's real. You know, that he doesn't have a birth certificate, that it's just a fake receipt. Point is, this is a great way to get the word out about Barry Soetoro. Okay, Mumbai terrorist was U.S. agent. Now, I saw this morning, and then I saw the link to the affidavit where it talks about Headley, who was this son of a U.S. diplomat, classic spy kids. We knew that the so-called shooters had PCP, LSD at levels that would kill some people in their bodies. On the videos, they're just whacked out of their mind. Classic mind control. We knew the U.S. government was jamming signals. I mean, this came out. Here's our articles from over a year ago, December 7, 2008. Arrests provides more evidence. India, Israel, and U.S. behind Mumbai attacks. It goes through the head of Indian intelligence who was killed that day, days before, saying these are staged attacks coming. He was there to try to stop it. Mumbai terrorists were aided by Indian authorities. We have links to mainstream news and all these articles. Media forced to backtrack on al-Qaeda link to Mumbai attacks. Mumbai attacks blamed on al-Qaeda as pretext for U.S. military response in Pakistan. So, and this came out in major papers in Europe a year and a half ago. But now it is a huge firestorm in Europe and in Asia and in the subcontinent because imagine hotels, shopping malls, people running around, just waving machine guns and hand grenades, killing people, flipped out of their minds on psychotropic drugs. We now go to Alex Newman to break down these latest developments. Thanks for coming on with us.
What's just been going on recently?
You know, we didn't have you up. I apologize. We didn't have you up. Go ahead and start over.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for having me, Alex. And so basically what's going on now, what I was just writing about, is that this terrorist, well, supposed terrorist, also a quote-unquote former government agent, it was just reached a plea deal with the U.S. government, which is going to do a lot of things. One of the most important of them is that it's going to be keeping all of his links to intelligence agencies, American and Pakistani, classified. So basically we're never really going to get to find out what happened here or what did happen.
And same thing with the Fort Hood shooter. Excuse me, go ahead.
Oh, no problem. But it's just really ridiculous. And the Indians are furious about it. The American press hasn't really given it too much coverage. Actually, almost nothing. The New York Times had one piece by a letter from India or something like that that alluded to his connections to the CIA. But, I mean, this is huge news, and it's really unfortunate that we're not going to get to know what happened. And just imagine the Indians, you know, some guys run around murdering hundreds of people, and